Alrighty, hey guys, BeardBrigade here, and happy Monster Monday. Coming at you with a kind of a different one than normal, I guess. So for this episode, not so much, I'm getting totally distracted by the thing on my computer right now, sorry. So for this episode, we're doing something a little different. So, it's less like concept variation on a monster, and more like, hey, don't forget to do this kind of thing. So I guess technically it would be kind of more like what was my Tabletalk Tuesday series. This video would kind of fit a little bit more in there, but it's still a Monster Monday because it relates to monsters. So diving right in here, the inspiration for this comes from the fact that I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey lately. I've been renting it and enjoying the ever-living crap out of it. So one of the things that I did, there was a quest line in Assassin's Creed Odyssey that was this Daughters of Artemis, and you had to go and hunt these creatures. And that really got me thinking, like, in a lot of the fantasy RPGs that I've played over the years, that's not really been a thing. Is like you go out and you fight, or you have to go hunt. Just like these normal natural creatures. But when you actually come across them, the reason you're hunting them is because they are a little abnormal. So you go hunting for this wolf that's been causing problems, and it's a slightly above average sized wolf. Or like it's slightly tougher, and going in the same time too, like going for some of these creatures even becoming like legendary. It's just a natural creature that just over time or whatever reason has become this bigger than life creature, because it's gone undefeated. A bear that has slaughtered every hunter that's ever tried to get it. They're eventually going to give that bear a name, and then it's going to be, Thug the Undefeated, and it's a bear. I haven't seen a lot of that in RPGs, so that's where this episode comes in. So, as a game master or dungeon master, or even just a storyteller when you're writing a novel or story that takes place in a fantasy setting, whether you have a character or a group or whatever you have depending on your situation that is in the setting, they don't necessarily have to interact with this creature, but to have mention or hint or talk about or describe even as a background thing at the same time, it wouldn't hurt to have that in there, because one thing for like a DM or a dungeon master, it's something you could throw in just to have as a backup arc. Perhaps your group gets through a session early, and you've been throwing hints that maybe when they go to town, maybe there's this bounty up, or there's somebody calling out a mission or something, looking for help, or they notice something like an influx of hunters or something like that, and when they ask, when they investigate this, they come across this story of this larger than life creature, and then when they go and deal with it, it's just a wolf that maybe is a little bit bigger than it's normal, or a fat bear that's covered in scars, or a panther that's more intelligent than normal, or just things like these that they don't have to be over the top or have magic powers or have these super great stats. They can just be, you can take your monster stats for a wolf and maybe give it a little bit more health, or make it do a little bit more damage, something like that. And there you go, you have a variation to fit your situation. But then you have this thing where, maybe the party skins it, and you make it for magical or something, or they just now have a really nice big fur pelt. Don't even make it magical, but it gives them that sense of achievement too. So it makes for a really great filler thing while you are working on new content for your campaign arc, or if you're transitioning from one arc to another. I think something like this is a great addition for a direct thing for gaming. But when you're fleshing out as a storyteller, whether it be for a book or for your tabletop campaign of any kind, or whatever your medium for storytelling is, I think that having hints of things like these, whether direct or indirect, background or foreground, wherever it's placed, I think it adds a bit of like flair and imagination to the reader about it. I mean, there's a lot of different things that can come about with it. Plus, it can also be a nice reminder that, yes, they may, the story may be taking place in a fantasy setting. It's not necessarily fantasy. They have their own legends and myths and things like that, and it kind of can tie the fantasy world to the real world when you're just talking about, a wolf that has become renowned because of its axe, and it's just a wolf. It's not a dragon. It's not a troll. It's not an elf or an ogre or whatever. It's just a wolf. It's just a wolf that is a wolf. So, anyway, guys, that's kind of the concept there. Is just having legendary creatures or mythic or not. Yeah, having legendary creatures or above average or above normal level natural creatures, and having them available for your players or your characters to deal with in your setting. So I hope that's got your mind going. I hope that is something that gives you a new idea, or gives you something that you can put to use. If so, let me know. Leave me some comments below about times you've used something like this, or if you do go off and use something like this, hey man, come back to the video, leave me some comments on how you put it to use. Let me know how it goes. I want to know. I'm looking forward to it. Want to be able to gather up some stories and be able to have some really cool things, and know that you guys are putting my stuff to use. So, anyway, we'll just get to the wrap-up stuff as always. So, popping up on the screen here shortly at about, let's say, 3, 2, 1. We'll go with this side today. Boom, right above here right now, you'll see my tags for social media. So you'll see my Instagram, my Twitter, as well as my Twitch. And with Twitch being Twitch, make sure you tune in tomorrow, as well as starting this week, Thursday, where we will be continuing on with our Skyrim playthrough. So be sure to tune in at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Twitch there. Come hang out with me and folks from this community that I've started to build. This community, this family. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of interaction. If you follow me on Twitter already, you've probably seen a lot of the folks interacting with me, and this community that we're building. So please feel free to come out and join me while I play Skyrim and interact with me there. Maybe never know. Maybe get some ideas for some new creatures while you're there. Next up, though, guys, of course, can't forget about our playlists, right? Don't forget, I always get you guys right. So in 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is. You thought I was going the other side, didn't you? Anyway, so there's our Nerd Collective playlist song for this video. Be sure to check out the link for that in the description below. That'll take you over to Spotify. You can follow that playlist or just check it out and listen to it and listen to the songs. Still trying to break the limit, so be sure to leave me in the comments below as well a song if you want me to add to that playlist. Please leave me the artist name as well as the name of the song to help me find it better. So, but we can't forget everybody's favorite part, right? Everybody's favorite thing to be added to the playlist, right? Our song of the day, yeah. Song of the day, yeah. Song of the day, yeah. Haha, there we go, guys. There's our song of the day. Again, you follow the link below in the description. Head over to the Song of the Day playlist and check that out. Follow that one as well. It's a lot of fun to put these playlists together. It's fun to listen to them after the fact, especially on shuffle when it does randomize the songs and I don't know what's coming up next. But sometimes it's even great to listen to it just straightforward with the order in which I've put them in. So those are our playlists for the episode, guys. One or two quick announcements. In the description below, you'll find 2 new links. And I'm actually trying to go back to older episodes to update the support page that I've added in there. In the description below, you can find a link that I have set up through Streamlabs OBS as part of my streaming, and as well as now part of, as I guess I've put it in the description below, as part of the YouTube channel pages, YouTube posts of the support page. You can click that link and it'll send you over to a page in which you can send a donation to help support the channel and help support the content that I'm trying to create and trying to provide for you guys. I hope you'll be finding it entertaining. If you think so and you want to be able to support the page, be sure to hit that link. As well as, give me a like. I'm learning. Finally, a like and a subscribe and a hit of the bell as well, because all of that stuff goes a long way in helping me grow as a content creator and can keep continuing what I'm doing. So the other quick announcement and new link that you'll see down in the description below as well is a link to Discord. So thanks to this community that I am now part of, we have grown. It started as a simple Twitter community and has now grown into a fairly large group, in which the gentleman who created our group decided, hey, we need a better way to coordinate because there's so many of us. Let's make a Discord. So he made the Discord, and actually I offered up my experience with it and helped him set it up and get it all organized. You can find a link, invitation link that won't expire, down in the description below, so click that link and join our Discord. We have a variety of different areas, and our members are slowly joining it, and we're growing in it, and it's a great way to interact and with tons of people. We have rooms where live streamers can go with their followers, and they can chat on Discord while they're streaming. We have rooms for YouTube creators who want to be able to interact with folks while they're recording videos. We have rooms there that people can go and chat with. We have, discussion boards. We have other chat rooms where you can go, do interviews with people. We have tons of organization on the page or on the server. So feel free to join us, put it to use, come hang out with us, talk to us, whether it be on the text channels or the voice channels, and just have a good old time. So, other than that, guys, that does bring us to the end. So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope I've been informative there. Hope we didn't take up too much of your time. But yeah, check out those 2 new links, and as well as the Spotify playlist, which again, as always, guys, I am not sponsored by Spotify in any way, shape, or form. I just really love the app. So, you guys make sure you take care of yourselves and have a super fantastic rest of your day. We'll catch you next time.